He's got some power behind him. He's a very old school style of wrestler. I like old school style wrestlers, and this one is going to be a classic. Mark my words.
3 weeks ago, these guys collided at Summers County Memorial Building in Hinton, and it was a great matchup. It was fast-paced. It was hard-hitting. And in the end, it was Dave Scott with the decision. Look at these guys lock up. How many times have these guys faced each other? I'm telling you. Hinton 3 weeks ago was as big of a barn burner as you could ask for. Main event quality match, and guess what? That was our opening match of the night. The champ takes the wrist from the man who brings the pain. Man, look at that.
I know it looks vicious all the way over from here. He is sparing no quarter and making sure he does as much damage as possible.
The War Machine now reversing his way through that.
Well, War Machine, he's not a forgetful kind of guy. That first move out there, he was feeling that pain, but he remembers that pain, and he remembered what worked about it, and he knows how to make it work even more effectively. That is the mark of a veteran. You don't get spooked when you feel pain. You think about how you can do it one step better.
That's right. Pain is a motivator. You think of ways that you can give what you've taken. War Machine now with a side headlock on your television champion here at Club 3D in Beckley, West Virginia. Thank you guys for opening your doors to NWA Mountain State, and may your doors be blessed because of it. Elvis on top of things, making sure that Dave Scott stays out of War Machine's pompadour.
Is this man's name really Elvis?
I have never seen him billed as anything other, not even a last name. Well, look at the champ shoot the War Machine across. War Machine ducks out. Beautiful arm drag. Down to an arm bar. And a smile of concentration there by the War Machine.
And you hear War Machine asking the referee to ask him if he's going to give that up. But War Machine may be a little bit ahead of himself there. That is a submission specialist. He's not going to freak out over being in an arm bar. I don't care how long you hold it on. He knows every trick in the book to get out of that.
Right.
And he's waiting to get his receipt on this. He's waiting to pay War Machine back.
Big knee lift into the midsection of War Machine. Dave Scott shoots him across. There's a reversal and another hip toss. And setting him up. Did you see how he prowled and set himself in the right position when Dave Scott turned around and walked right into an arm drag? And back to the arm bar. War Machine paced himself after that hip toss and put himself right where Dave Scott would walk right into it. Now there's unorthodox, standing on the shoulder while applying an arm bar.
War Machine holding on to that arm for dear life. He's got some real good positioning there with that knee over top of that left shoulder. It's going to keep him from being able to roll as well. But War Machine got up there. Maybe thought he could find a better position, but from this base, we're going to see Mr. Scott have a little bit of a better chance of forcing him off those ropes maybe.
Yes, I didn't see quite what happened from our angle, but the hold is broken, and an Irish whip sends him across, drop down. Sets him up, whoa, shoulder tackle. The man who brings the pain went straight through, and Dave Scott goes to the outside. Guys, NWA Mountain State Wrestling is going to be all over the state at this point. We're coming to Ansted in Fayette County at the VFW, and that's my hometown. I'm proud of that one. Mount Hope, West Virginia. Hinton, West Virginia. Guys, Rand at the Community Center. Marmet, West Virginia. George Buckley Center, the former Sin San Auditorium. Guys, we're looking at Huntington. Whoa, the War Machine brings them in. Guys, we want you here. This is the road to Unleashed in Baileysville, the pay-per-view, and we want you. War Machine punctuating his point with Dave Scott with blows to the head. Shoots him across, sets him up, whoa, takes a knee lift and a clothesline. There's your veteran. These guys, between the two, these guys probably have 35 years experience. And you're seeing it right here in this match. And this crowd here in Beckley is getting treated to some incredible professional wrestling. Dave Scott taking a second to regroup and now rearranging the face of the War Machine right there in your living room, courtesy of Cucumber and Company.
War Machine very slow to get back up to his feet. He's absorbed a ton of punishment at this point. War Machine knows spring chicken. He's been around this business for quite a while now, Dean. Any idea how long on the years there?
I would say upwards of 2. If I had to guess, without having his dossier in front of me, 2 decades.
2 decades. That's a long time. That is a long time.
Dave Scott's putting some wear and tear on that left knee, too.
Well, let's note an important factor of a 20-year career. War Machine, tough as nails. He knows what he's doing in there. He knows how to protect his weaknesses. But the other side of that is you can't protect it 24/7.
Right.
One opening against a guy like Dave Scott, a submission specialist who knows the wear and tear your body has gone through, you could be over in an instant. You can hold on. You cannot give up. But eventually those bones are going to snap, crackle, and pop. It's not going to be your decision anymore. The ref's going to tell you it's over. And that is a humbling moment.
Well, 3 weeks ago, you've got Lance Erickson suffering separated and broken ribs at the hands of Damian Wayne in Hinton. Things happen in a hurry. I mean, you can look at Lance Erickson and tell he is no complainer. He is perfectly capable of handling pain, but that was an injury. And that's exactly what you're talking about that could be inflicted on that knee right now. If he'd have put any more torque on that kick, he could have torn the ligaments, kicked that knee sideways, and War Machine fired back on him. Elbows to the midsection. Oh, and Dave Scott followed him in and gave an elbow of his own. War Machine on the almost outside of the ring. Yes, that leg's outside of the ring. Dave Scott looking to make a statement here at the expense of the War Machine. Oh, no.
Oh, that is vicious.
You've just seen the edge of the ring used as an additional leg for a figure 4 leg lock. Guys, that was
It was kind of a modification. He didn't even use one leg. He just locked both of his legs over top there. But all the same, you're right. You're absolutely right. All of the same force down on that patella. He used his own legs to make the formation, but he wasn't suffering any of the brunt there. He was just forcing that leg upwards there. And man, that doesn't feel good.
War Machine breaking up a high impact move, giving one of his own, but look at the damage he suffered.
Look at the hobbling leg there. Ahab ain't moving too good across the ship now.
6.
The count is up to 6. War Machine is back in the ring. Will Dave Scott make it back in? The count went to 8 before Dave Scott made it back in. Look at him size him up.
Dave Scott well aware. He knows exactly what's going on.
Top block now takes him down. He's just meticulously trying to deconstruct the left knee area of the man who brings the pain.
I think trying is a word that maybe you should go ahead and give up on. He is working on that leg. It's not trying, he's doing it, and he's doing it very effectively.
There are limits to what the human body can take. It's a proven fact. And now, figure 4 leg lock applied. Oh my gosh. We've talked about the submission specialist, but so far we haven't truly seen it until today. War Machine has absorbed so much damage even before this. Wow. I had to wonder if he had passed out from the pain there. His left knee can only take so much. It's turned at an angle that twists the ligaments, and he's looking to reverse, but to reverse, he has to work through the pain and roll across that knee. There he goes. He's taking it the other way. Dave Scott wasted no time. He saw that he was in Rope's neighborhood and grabbed him. He has applied so much damage to the knee, and he didn't want to take any out. Firing back, look at him. He shot right back to that knee. Irish whip sends him across. Whoa!
Looked like he was going for a single leg takedown there. Caught the foot wasn't able to hold on to, but was enough to bring him back down to the canvas. And now he's going on to hold on to that single leg. And from the positioning where he's holding on that quadricep there, it looked like he was doing a lot of damage all the way down from the base of the leg there all the way through the quadricep, and that's still going to do a lot of damage to that patella.
He was taking the knee and applying an armbar approach. Look at that. Driving the forearm into the back of the femur area. War Machine's gonna know he was in a match with Dangerous Dave Scott today. But look, there's no quit in the War Machine yet. He's firing them up.
And that is unfortunate for the War Machine.
Oh, yeah, the War Machine puts the boot to face.
And a duck on the clothesline and a drop kick. A little uncharacteristic, not the move you expect to see out of a guy like the TV champion, but effective nonetheless, leveled him right back down to the mat.
What you have to expect from Dangerous Dave Scott, just like the War Machine, is to expect the unexpected. And that drop kick is just that. Wow, the patella was flat on the mat and stomped.
Not unso expected if you're the War Machine, though. Maybe the doctor's visit you need to have looked at those legs after this one is over.
War Machine rolls out of the way of the elbow. He's going to work his way up past his base now.
Slow moving, though. Look how slow moving he has to get up on those legs.
He wants that crowd behind him now.
He's still hobbling. Look at how he's hobbling.
Dave fires first, but War Machine fires effectively. Here's 2. There's 3. He's going to heat him up.
And he's doing a job fighting through the pain right now.
He shoots the television champ across, follows in with a clothesline, a short distance clothesline, and here's your lateral press. Wow, 2.5. You saw it, that was 2.5. War Machine thought that was over. Guys, this is a great matchup here on NWA Mountain State Wrestling. My name is Dean Bibb. The Outlaw Rockstar is my partner. Jacques Moliere calls it like he sees it from the ringside. And that's the War Machine putting shots into Dangerous Dave Scott, your television champion. Dave comes up with an elbow. He staggered the War Machine. Who's got the next initiative? Dave misses. Choke slam.
Here comes the boom. Oh, blocks the boom.
What was that? What was that? He had something wrapped around his knuckles.
It looked like a stiff shot to the head from where I am, Dean.
That was a loaded shot. I'm telling you, it's in his tights.
I didn't see it. I don't think the ref saw it either.
Still remaining the NWA Mountain State Wrestling TV champion, Dangerous Dave Scott.